Alright, and welcome back to part 3 of the Scan and Cut series. This week we're going to handle drawing with our Scan and Cut. You'll notice the view is a touch different today than it has been in the past because I'm showing you the mat because there's some extra steps that happen on this half of the machine for today's video. So, I don't have any extra scrap white paper, so I'm using this white paper that's a little less than my favorite. So I'm going to be right back, actually. Alright, so I'm going to use this. This paper is very thin and has a weird texture to it, and I don't really like it that much, so that's how I'm going to use it for this video. So let me place this down. And the first thing we're going to do is do the Brothers Scan and Cut blades that ship with your machine. So I'm just going to pop the regular blade housing out, and I'm going to load the Scan and Cut pen blade housing. So this one's actually really easy to use. You pop this top part open, you stick the pen inside. I'm sort of off camera, sorry. Do that, close it, now it's locked in there. The cap, so you don't lose it, goes right in the top. Just like that. I'm gonna put it in, and there we go. Now, I'm going to take my stylus, go back to Screenland, and I'm going to pick something to write. I'm going to pick this Celebrate, I think. And I'm just going to set it. So you can tell, look, I filmed this video right after I filmed the last one, so the old background's in there, so I'm going to rescan that in a little bit. But I also want to do this. I want to hit add, hit this, and I'm going to pick a font, and I'm just going to type my name. No, you do not have to do it in all capital letters. I just don't feel like changing it right now. So there we go. Those are my 2 words. I'm going to scan my background in. Okay, so now it's white on white, so it's really hard to see on the camera, but I can see where the paper is, so I'm going to move my words around so that they go on the paper. Like so. I'm going to hit OK, and I'm going to hit draw, and I'm going to check my settings really quick. Okay, and I'm going to hit draw, and that's going to go. And there it is, guys. Celebrate and my name. Now I'm unsure if you can weld the things together like you can with a Cricut. You may be able to when we go on Canvas. I'm not really sure. I haven't really played around with it. But if you wanted to, especially to Celebrate, you could tell it to cut. So you just change the blade back out, change the blade back out, go back in, tell it to cut instead of draw, and it would totally cut it out for you. And the same thing with my name, except it would probably cut out each letter individually. While I'm getting ready for the next part of this video, I will just give you a little quick note that one thing I really enjoy using the draw feature of for the Scan and Cut is to do envelopes. I address a lot of envelopes with it. Because of the background scan, I can scan in the envelope and make sure everything's all lined up the way that it should be. Okay, here's a warning. I'm going to pan you over to my desk. I have filmed all 3 of these videos in the same day, and as such my desk is a mess because it's full of all the stuff from filming all the videos. So, I apologize for the mess you're about to see, but I need a different space to be able to show you this next part. But I'll introduce it from here. This is one of my favorite accessories that I have ever bought for my Scan and Cut. And yes, it's really basically the only one besides an extra mat. But it still outlives all of my expectations. Let me fix it a little bit. It's a little bit messed up. This is the Scan and Cut Universal Pen Holder. This allows me to put any pen that I want into my Scan and Cut. It's amazing. I'm going to zoom out so I have a little bit more area to work with. So to set this up, you're going to take whatever paper you're using, and I just ripped the corner off of the paper we were already using. You're going to slip it into the pen jig, I believe is what they call it. Now I'm using a pen I already know works, but when you buy the pen blade, it comes with this little instruction book, and it comes with a sort of graph. So as long as your pen fits correctly in the graph, you know you're okay, and your pen will fit. If a pen is too big, you're out of luck. If a pen is too small, add some masking tape around the end, and you'll be good to go. There's plenty of videos about that on YouTube. That's how I learned to do it. So you slip your pen in, like so. I'm going to try to do this not on the table. You lift this part up. Oh, you can't even see that. Okay. You lift this part up, and you turn it. It's kind of like a medicine bottle. You don't have to like lift those things up and turn them. So it's a little bit tricky. Yes, you lift that part up, and now your pen's in there securely. It's not going anywhere. I am shaking this like crazy, and it's not moving. So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to hit OK on my machine really quick. I'm going to go back. I'm going to rescan in my background. So I'm going to use the same piece of paper. I'm not going to show you how to go back and cut it because it's pretty much the same thing. You just have to remember to change out your blade. So then I'm going to pop this pen holder out, and I'm going to put this pen holder in. Brother arrows facing forward. Goes in, close that, and I'm going to move my words down, and I'm actually going to group my name together. Oh, but I already did it. So I'm going to move my words down here, hit OK, and I'm going to set it to draw again. And while that's drawing, I'll show you how to take this apart. I just sent the cat flying, so I'm going to have to go rescue that in a minute. Take the cap out, flip the top open, pull the pen out. So I will be back then when that finishes. And here is the pink drawing. So there you go. that is how you draw with your scan and cut. You can also go back and cut it if you would like. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next week for the computer portion when we visit Scan and Cut Canvas.